Some of y'all wake up and hop straight to social media. You hop straight on social media. You don't even get out there. You don't even put your feet on the ground. As soon as you open your eyes, you get on Instagram. You get on Twitter. You get on your phone off the rip. You start off your day distracted, off the rip. And then you wonder why you don't feel like doing nothing that matters. You wonder why you can't sit down and sit still and research how to pay some bills off, how to get a job, how to start some business, how to get some money. You sitting at the computer, don't even want to look at it more than 20 minutes. But you'll get on Instagram and be up there for hours. Why? Because you started the day off wrong. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Views from the West. Again, I am your boy West, where we're just kind of deep diving into today's most popular topics and think pieces. Happy New Year, man. It's 2024. We done made it. Merry Christmas, all of that. You feel me? But yeah, we done made it another year, man. So shout out to y'all. We done made it this far. 2023 was an alright year. I feel like 2023 was one of them years. It was like it was either good for you, but you feel like it should have been a little bit better, or it was like one of them years where it was like it was alright, but you know 2024 gotta be better. You know what I'm saying? So again, make sure y'all hit that like, that comment button, that subscribe button, man. I appreciate the love. But yeah, 2024 it's finna be different. It's finna be different. I know, new year, new goals, new plans. You know what I'm saying? Now granted, they should be the same plans. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like the whole new year, new me, and I'm finna do this, and I'm finna start getting the gym, and I'm about to start this side hustling, this business, and blah blah blah. Man, it's just my 2 cents. I feel like you setting yourself up when you do that. When you sit there and you emphasize, I'm about to start. Starting is the hardest part. So versus being like I'm about to start, man, just do that. You should already be working on that. It shouldn't take January for you to say, I'm finna start eating right, I'm finna start working out. It shouldn't take January for you to say, okay, now I want to start to get some money. Now I want to start to focus on the business. Now I want to start, like, if that's your goal and that's what you want to do, you should just do that. And 2024 it's finna get real. We seen it last year, like, everything expensive, everything through the roof, bro. Groceries expensive, cars are expensive, insurance expensive, housing market is expensive, like, everything. Inflation is crazy. Gas, you know what I'm saying? Everything costs. $20 ain't even 20. Man, I was at the gas station the other day. Like, I put 20 in the car. My car laughed at it. Like, I remember back in the day, I used to have a Honda back in the day, bro. I put $20 in there. I'll be good for at least a week. At least. On full, too. You know what I'm saying? I put 20 in there now. Got about a quarter tank. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? You know what I'm saying? You go to the grocery store, you get, 5, 6 items. You done spend $100. You go buy some clothes and stuff. Everything 100 or stronger. Like, I feel like the new $100 is the new 20. You know what I'm saying? Every time you step out the crib, you spending 100 easily. You know what I'm saying? So inflation through the roof. This job market is terrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I've been looking at some different jobs, trying to, switch some stuff up a little bit, trying to see what's out there, test the waters. And this job market is crazy. The way they got this job market designed now, it's hard to get a job out here, bro. They looking for the perfect candidate. I'm talking about you got to have 25 years of experience, 8 different certifications. You gotta be trained in the system that they use. Even though every company uses a different system, they want you to have 10 years of experience in their system. You know what I'm saying? It's just the requirements are crazy what they're looking for. The hiring process, they ghosting recruits. They not telling recruits everything. And I guess because so many people are looking for jobs, they just feel like they had to pick up the litter. So they can sit there and just pick through 1,000 applicants. I was on LinkedIn the other day, man. They posted this job, and LinkedIn shows you. So, like, they post a job in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, they had 1,000 applicants. They had 1,000 people apply for that job in 5 minutes. And you think you finna get a job, and you 1 out of 1,000 in 5 minutes? What happened when that post been up there for a week? Can you imagine how many people is up there? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So everything is expensive. Inflation is through the roof. It's hard to get a job right now. And then you got all these other pressures of just regular life. You know what I'm saying? Just the everyday things that's going on. So it's like, bro, if you ain't if you ain't if you ain't staying on top of your goals and you ain't making moves and doing the things that you need to do, you gonna get left, bro. Like, you gonna get left out here. That's why you need to really this year, you need to just focus on staying on your grind, staying on your mission. Focus on sticking to the plan. And that's why today's topic, man, I'm gonna talk about distractions. Like, we gotta learn how to manage our distractions. Because again, bro, if you veer off from doing the things that you know you're supposed to be doing, you gonna get left. Like, this not the year to be playing around. It's not. Like I said, bro, everything is through the roof. This gap, this money gap, just keep growing. And we maintaining right now. We cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cool. Of course, everybody want more, but we not bad off. But we can't just keep maintaining, bro, because that gap, she growing, and we gonna have to maintain with it, or hit that point, hit our goals until we elevate, so we can catch up. You feel what I'm saying? So, boom. So when I say the word distraction is a strong word. You know what I'm saying? But definition of distraction is anything that draws attention away from the task at hand or the goal. And I'm gonna emphasize on the word anything. So anything that draws your attention away from what you're supposed to be doing out here is a distraction. Anything. But I'm gonna just go over the common ones. What's the common ones? That phone, boy. Your phone is the worst distraction in the world. What's on your phone? Everything. Social media. We know how social media get down, bro. I'm getting to it. Instagram, Twitter, all of that. Like, it's just distractions, man. Let me start from the top. So what happens is, so we go through everyday life, right? Our biggest motivators are the things that we don't have. That's what motivates us the most. I don't have a nice crib, so I want a nice crib. I don't got a nice car, I want a nice car. I don't have a lot of money, I want some more money. I ain't got the baddest female, I want the baddest female. I ain't got the richest boyfriend, I want the richest boyfriend. Whatever I don't have, that's my motivation. That's what makes me stressed out. That's what makes me not feel right about myself, the stuff I don't have, right? What's one place that has all of that? Social media. When you go on Instagram, you can see whatever you want to see. If you like cars, you can see a million cars. If you horny and you like men and women like that, you can see a million men and women like that. If you really like real estate and houses, you can see whatever you want. And what happens is, because we want it and we yearn for it so much, we get lost in it. You like cars, you'll see one page. That page take you to another page. That page take you to another page. That page take you to another page. By the time you realize it, you done spent 2 hours on the gram just looking at cars, because you done fell in it. You know what I'm saying? You done felt in that fantasy and that desire, that emotion. Social media done took you there. You was supposed to do something 2 hours ago. Now you look up, it's 2 hours later. You like, dang. Now you rushing. You know what I'm saying? What else out there? Prize picks. Everybody that gambling now. Everybody on prize picks. Prize picks now. Prize picks done took off, man. Everybody want to gamble. Why? Because everybody want that quick bread. Everybody want that quick money. Twitter is the news outlet. So anything you want to know, you want to learn about, you want to research, you go on Twitter and you just jump down the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? But all of those are distractions. Look how much time you spend on the gram. Look how much time you spend on Twitter. Look how much time you spend just scrolling on your phone, even shopping. I know a lot of y'all females, bro, y'all just be buying stuff. Y'all scroll all day long looking at deals and just add stuff to the cart just because. Like, but we don't even realize it, cause we on chill mode for whatever. We just be chilling. Like, everybody be chilling, acting like they don't got goals and plans to get to, like it don't matter. But then at the same time, you go and complain when your goals not met. Oh, I got all these bills. I'm drowning in bills. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna set a plan. Here you go. I'm gonna set a plan this year. I'm gonna pay my bills off. How you gonna pay your bills off? I might double down on one. I'm gonna sacrifice a couple meals, something like that. I'm gonna get these bills paid off. All right, cool. Fast forward. You get a little bit. Prize picks done hit. What you do with your prize picks money? Shopping. Oh, cop this. I done cop that. I done cop this. All right. Not even realizing that prize picks money that you just won, that's the money to double down on the bill. That's the money to pay something off. But you so distracted with Prize Picks and getting paid, and then you get to your comfort zone of scrolling and shopping, you done spent that money. Then next month when the bill due, you sit there and do what? Oh my God, like I got this bill, I need to get this bill paid off. It's hard to pull money from my paycheck to pay this off. I need that money because everything is so expensive. $100 is $20 now. So I can't double down on that bill because I need to save to buy the regular stuff. Bruh, how crazy do that sound when you zoom out and look at that? You winning free bands off of Prize Picks. Some of y'all females getting free bands off of child support. And versus using that money to get us up out the hole or using that money to start a side business, just like with a podcast, you gotta buy a microphone, lights, equipment, stuff like that. Any side business, you gotta buy equipment. So you getting all these free bands, you won't justify using that money to pay the bill or get that equipment, but you'll spend it. You'll look at it like, oh, that's free money, so I can get them shoes I always wanted. I can get them rims I always wanted. I can get that bag I always wanted. And you'll kick. And then sit back later when the bills pile up and when your side business ain't took off or when your side hustle ain't took off, you'll sit there and throw a pity party for yourself and be like, life ain't fair. It's hard to get rich. You distracted, bro. Get back to the grind. Whatever plan you sit down and say that you're gonna do the plan. Minimize them distractions. Get off social media, bro. Get off your phone. Social media should be a reward, bro. If you struggle with social media, treat social media as a reward. Handle your business first, then get on social media. You can't get on social media until you handle your business. That's one way to help. Cause we feel like social media is just everything. It's our life. You feel what I'm saying? TV shows, TV shows and movies. When that new episode of Kanan come out, when that new episode of BMF come out, when that new episode of whatever come out, you stop everything you doing and you put aside an hour to watch the episode. Or you put aside an hour to watch a movie. With no problems. You calling around, hey boy, you seen that Kanan? You see that BMF? Or somebody call you, hey bro, you trying to, nah boy, you know Kanan come on tonight. You know what you call come on tonight. You know this come on tonight. I'm locked in. But when it's time to put an hour aside to get that side hustle, you don't do it. When it comes time to put an hour aside to sit down and figure out how you gonna pay these bills, you don't do it. When it comes down to put an hour aside to check up on your kids and make sure your kids is okay, you don't do it. When it comes time to put down an hour aside to make sure that your partner is okay and they feelings is cool and they mind straight, you won't do it. But you'll put aside an hour to lay down and sit in your feelings and chill and not be bothered by nobody. You'll sit down and put an hour to put in some Prize Pick plays. You'll sit down and spend an hour to play the video game because you done had a long day. What you doing? You distracted. Learn how to manage your distractions. Bro, it's cool to watch TV. It's cool to watch shows. It's cool to hop on social media. It's cool to laugh on social media. It's cool to get motivation from social media. But you should only be doing that after you handle your business. It becomes a distraction when it overrides your plans and your goals. Sit down and take that time to check on your family, to check on your people. Sit down and to take time to make sure your resume is right. Make sure that job application is filled out right. Make sure your side hustle and your podcast and everything is going how you want it to go. Take time to write out a plan. Once you do that, then you can take a break from your goals. Take a break from your goals to get on social media. Y'all do it backwards. Y'all don't want to take a break from social media to get on your goals. You don't want to take a break. You don't want to miss an episode of Raising Canaan to work on your goals. You don't want to not go to the club. You don't want to not be on the scene to work on your goals. Y'all don't want to sacrifice nothing. Y'all think everything is just instant gratification and we got the microwave theory. I put it in there for 1 minute, pop out, it's going to be cool. That's why Prize Picks taking off like that. It's quick bread. It's quick bread. It ain't investing. If I sit here and told you to invest in some stocks, you wouldn't put no $50 in the stock market and wait for 2 months for that to grow and increase over time. But if I said put $50 on this 6-way, that's gonna give you $1,000 when this game go off. You'll give me 50 off the rip. The microwave mentality, it doesn't apply to everything in your life. Some things, yes, bro. Some things, prospect, yes, you can get paid quickly, but that's just that. And then even when you get that bread, you just blow it anyway. You give it right back to Prize Picks, or you go blow it on something else. So, bro, choose your distractions wisely. Chill out. Map out what you really finna do and do that. Let that be the forefront of your mind. Let that be your biggest thing. You feel me? But those are like common distractions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know them. But let's talk about distractions that you don't really notice are distractions. Let's say your goal this year is to get a new job. That's your goal. So getting a new job, you need to apply to some jobs. You need to tweak your resume. You need to be reviewing how to do interviews. You need to be doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? To give you the best shot to get hired out here. Because like I said earlier, this job market crazy. So you're doing your thing. January, you start tweaking your resume. You going through. All right, boom. Let's say you get a girlfriend. Let's say you get a boyfriend. Or not even. Let's just say somebody come around and you entertain it. However deep it is, right? Now, remember I told you distraction is anything that draws attention away from the task or the goal. Anything. So when you're dealing with somebody new, what do they require? Time and attention. To grow that relationship, you gotta have that. All right, cool. So now, them nights where you was working on that resume, them nights where you was perfecting your craft, now you spending nights with shorty. You going on dates with bruh. You doing stuff with this person. That's taken away from what you was doing. But it's innocent, right? It's not Prize Picks, it ain't social media. You getting to know somebody. So whatever. Boom, fast forward. Now y'all getting a little serious. The deeper you get with somebody, the more time and attention that they require. All the choirs, S-choirs, all of them, you feel me? So boom, so now certain nights where you was over there preparing for the interview in the morning, shorty hit you late night like, come over here. Now you asking yourself like, man, I know I'm supposed to be getting right, but you know what? This like my 4th interview. It's cool. I already know what they gonna ask or whatever. I'm finna go be over here with her. And I know how females are. I know they need attention. I know if I really want to show her I'm interested, I gotta give her attention and time. So let me go on over here. You go over there, spend the night, you feel me? Wake up the next day, you tired, you mess up your interview. But you don't think that time and attention was the problem. You want to blame the other issues that was going on. Oh, the job ain't doing it. The job market is hard out here. Blah 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 blah. You find excuses with the regular plan, and you downplay the real distraction because you don't look at that as a distraction. You just say, oh, that's my relationship. That's my fun time. It is what it is. Just like when you get on social media, you don't look at that as a distraction. You look at that as, oh, I'm chilling. I'm cooling. I had a bad day, so I need to go laugh. I'm having a sad day, so I need some motivation. These are distractions. Yes, bro. Your girlfriend or your boyfriend can be a distraction. Your kids can be a distraction. Your family can be a distraction. Anything that draws your time and attention away from your personal goal is a distraction. Point blank, period. I don't care. It go for female. It go for all of us. It's not a male or a female thing. It goes for everybody. Your sole purpose, and it's subjective, but this is what I believe, right? Your sole purpose while you're here on this earth is to make sure that you live the best life you can while you're here. That's your only purpose as a human being. Making sure you put yourself in a position to live the best life and get the best experience you can while you're here. How do you get that experience? You need money and you need relationships. You need money and you need relationships. Money is the tool to give you access to everything that's physical out here. It gives you access to get a crib. It gives you access to get transportation. It gives you access to get food. It gives you access to get clothes. So you have to have money. You need relationships. We are emotional beings. We are social people. That's why it's called a society. So you need relationships. You need relationships to help you get jobs, to help you meet people, make families. You have to have both of those. So between both of those, you got to choose your distractions wisely. those, even though you need money, how you get money comes distractions. Ways to get bread comes a million distractions. With relationships, any type of relationships, kids, family, girlfriend, comes distractions. Distractions from what? The main goal. And I know that's a little deep, but bro, it's really how you gotta start looking at life, man. Cause it's like with relationships, we get lost in relationships. We get lost in our partners. We get lost in our kids. What's what you mean? Bro, you could be sitting here working on a side hustle. Your girl will be here and tell you, man, I need some more time. I don't feel love. I don't feel appreciated. You work too much. You gone too much. So you'll put your hustle on the back burner to make sure that bae good. That's not a bad thing. Morally, that ain't a bad thing. You want to make sure that wifey is good and she taken care of and she cool and y'all relationship is rock solid. That's another check box off the list. So you can focus on your business. You know what your business is about. But if you're taking so much time away from your business, how is it gonna grow? Outside of that, when you and bae beefing, that's on your mind all day. You can't even think straight. So even when it's time to go to work and get this bread and do it, you sitting here thinking about the argument that you and bae just had. You sitting here thinking about that. Now you sitting there thinking about how I make it right. Was I wrong? Am I tripping? And I'm not tripping. By the time you look up, it's time to clock out. You ain't got no work done because you thinking about the relationship. That's a distraction. It's a distraction. And again, it's not something, I'm not saying it like it's something you can get away from, but I'm just pointing out that there are distractions that are everywhere. No matter how they look, good or bad, it's distracting you from your goal, distracting you from your plan. Here's another example. Your goal with your kids is to create an environment and create a plan and create a life for them to where they can go and be successful in the things that they want to do. That's the big goal. Just creating that avenue for your kids. You know what I'm saying? But with a distraction coming with your kids is a lot of people love living through their kids. You live vicariously through your kids. Whether you didn't go to, you know what I'm saying, whether you didn't finish high school, you didn't go to college, you didn't get to play the sports you wanted to do, you didn't get to be a part of certain organizations that you want to be a part of, you do that through your kids. And with that comes a distraction because you get sucked in to doing those things. So when they get in middle school, high school, and college, and it comes sports, you at every single sport event. You know all the sport information. When it comes to fraternities and sororities, you a supportive parent, but you at all the probates, you at all the meetings, you at all this. You acting like you the kid. You right there beside the kid where you start to become your kid's friend and not their parent. When it was time for you to go research colleges, how to get my kid in college, what I need to do, what their GPA need to be, what their grades need to be, what do they need to do? Your kid telling you, I want to be a doctor. Your kid don't know everything. They're a kid. It's your job to figure out, okay, if my kids say they want to be a doctor, what programs do I need to put them in? Which way do I need to be steering my kid? But you ignore the business because you so focused on living the lifestyle. You're so focused on living through them. You get sucked in the moment with your kid. Now, when it's time for graduation, when it's time to pick a college and get accepted to a college, they ain't got enough credits. They didn't do the right programs. They didn't do the right mentorships because both of y'all was living in the moment. When it come time for your son to get on some sports teams and to be getting looked at, he ain't got no footage. He ain't got no highlight tape. He ain't play AAU. He ain't get with the right coaches. He ain't get with the right people. Why? Because y'all was in the moment together. You got distracted. You let yourself get distracted when you were supposed to be creating that avenue. You feel what I'm saying? Family go the same way. And I could give a bunch of examples, but it's just you have to understand and realize what your goal is and manage the distractions. I'm telling you, man, 2024 is just that year where I feel like this year, stuff about to get real. It's about to get real crazy out here. Like, I feel like this year is about to be it's gonna be different. You feel me? And if you're not focused on doing the things that you need to do, having the right people around you, you know what I'm saying, to keep you on track, you're gonna have a tough year, bro. You're gonna have a rough year. I'm getting a little off topic, but down to your friends and your family, bro. Like it's okay to get new friends. It's okay to meet new people. It's okay to do that. You have to do that in order to grow, right? So we got this whole saying where we believe, oh, I don't need no new friends. Why I don't need no new friends? Because people ain't nothing. I can't trust people. People will set you up. They'll lie. They shady. They sneaky. They don't have your best interests at heart. They jealous. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not even finna meet no new people. All of that is true. But the same way you break down and decipher new people, you don't do that to your friends. Your friends lying to you. Your friends shady. Your friends jealous. Your friends slick hating. Your friends talking behind your back. But you won't decipher and break that down. Why? Because they're your friend. You let that title hold so much weight that you ignore all that BS that they be doing. You let all that go just because y'all been friends for 10 years. You act like people don't change. You act like people can never do you dirty. But anybody can do you dirty. Anybody can set you up. Anybody can plot on you. Anybody could be jealous of you. So you'll decipher a whole person that you don't know, but you won't do it with your friends to where you got all the Carfax on, all the data on. You can look at your friends' trends. You can see how they change. You can see how they move. With a new person, you don't know none of that. But you'll go to war breaking down a new person. Soon they do something you don't like. Oh, nah, I can't even, blah, blah, blah. But your best friend done lied to you multiple times. Your best friend ain't picked up the phone multiple times. Your best friend ain't came through for you multiple times. But they get an easy out because y'all went through something 10 years ago. No, bro. That's not how that goes. What you gotta understand is, in life, bro, you meet people at different levels in your life. You met some people in elementary school, you met some people at middle school, you met some people in high school, you met some people in college, you met some people at your job. You're always gonna meet people every level you go with. But we think when we meet somebody at a level and we get locked in, we think we're supposed to take that person with us to the next level. Everybody's not designed to go to a new level, and everybody's not designed to go to your levels with you. It don't work that way. You can't drag people to places where they're not designed to go. But if you don't have discernment, if you can't sit there and decipher the people that you need to be around and you don't need to be around, you setting yourself up for the kill. You surrounding yourself by people who don't have your best interest. But because you hold so much weight to that title, that's my best friend, my homie, that's my homegirl, you ignore all them red flags. Not understanding, to get those things you want, to create that avenue for your kids, to hit those personal goals, to get a new business, you have to make new relationships. You have to meet new people. New people give you new access. New people give you new information. They create and open new doors to get to new levels. But you don't want to meet nobody new because everybody's snaky and everybody this, that, and the third. Play the game. We grown. We in our 30s. If you ain't learn how to play the game now, you ain't gonna learn it. By the time you learn, it's gonna be too late. Everybody plays, bro, this is a game out here. Everybody plays the game. But if you got the wrong people around you, you're not helping yourself. You're helping yourself lose. You know, that's a little side segment. I'm gonna make an episode on that too, where I'm gonna really break down how titles don't really mean nothing, bro, because people are people. But back to the sauce, man. I just want us to be mindful of what distractions are and how you need to minimize and manage your distractions this year. People that's been putting in work, this might be that year where it take off. This might be that year where everything that you've been doing is sacrificing. This might be that year when it take off. For the people who haven't been putting in no work, for the people that's just starting to really realize and figure stuff out. This is that first initial year when you put that effort in and you start realizing that you can really do it. That's one of the best years ever. That's one of the best years ever, because that's when you gain that confidence. When you gain that confidence, that's when that momentum starts. When that momentum starts, it's nothing better. You feel what I'm saying? So again, man, just sit down and realize, like I said in the beginning, I know everybody got New Year goals and New Year plans, and I want to do this, I want to do that. January here. Have you started? Have you done them? Have you stayed consistent? Or have you been letting Cat Williams and them distract you? Have you been letting them aliens at the mall distract you? Check yourself. Check yourself. It's a brand new year. Anything that you want to do, you can do that. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it. Check yourself. Check yourself. We grown out here. Ain't no more excuses. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to put no money in your pocket. Ain't nobody coming to heal your broken heart. Ain't nobody coming to manage your stress levels. Nobody is coming to save you. You are in control. You got full control of your life and what happens and how you feel and how you don't feel and what you have and what you don't have. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can lock in. But since you don't get that, you allow yourself to become distracted with everything else that don't matter. You can't get away from them, but you can manage them. Figure out what's a distraction and figure out how to manage that. Figure out who you need to be around. Figure out what you need to be doing. 2020 set everybody down. I feel like these how them years kind of went. 2020 set us down. That's when the world was locked down. We couldn't go outside. Everybody was locked in on social media because we couldn't do nothing. That's when all this real world stuff was coming out. But it also set you down and look at yourself like, ooh, hold on, like, okay, right? 2021 was a recovery year. It's like, ooh, now we kind of getting back to normal. 2022, you was like, man, I need to get some paper. Like, it's a lot of ways to get some money because the last 2 years just exposed a lot. So 2022, you like, yeah, I can get my own paper for real. 2023, last year, you hopped off the porch a little bit. You started really investigating stuff. You started really researching things. Some of us actually hopped off the porch and jumped into new ventures, into new relationships and new jobs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This year, it's go time. You done did the research. You done researched them side hustles a million times. You done analyzed the job market a million times. You done had a billion relationships to have enough evidence to know what you need and what you don't need. You done had a million heartbreaks to understand who you need to be around and who you don't need to be around. You done had a million letdowns. Ain't no more excuses in 2024. 2024 is the year that you apply everything that you have learned these last 4 years. Sit down and apply that. Reflect. If you haven't, and that's why I'm speaking general. If you haven't, sit down and just analyze the last 4 years and figure out what you need to do to set yourself up for success this year. Come up with a plan and execute it. Limit your distractions. Limit them. You control what you're distracted by. Get off social media, bro. If you're not where you want to be, get off of it. Some of y'all wake up and hop straight to social media. You hop straight on social media. You don't even get out there. You don't even put your feet on the ground. As soon as you open your eyes, you get on Instagram. You get on Twitter. You get on your phone off the rip. You start off your day distracted, off the rip. And then you wonder why you don't feel like doing nothing that matters. You wonder why you can't sit down and sit still and research how to pay some bills off, how to get a job, how to start some business, how to get some money. You sitting at the computer, don't even want to look at it more than 20 minutes. But you'll get on Instagram and be up there for hours. Why? Because you started the day off wrong. When you wake up in the morning, bro, you're not even supposed to be you. When you wake up, you're supposed to touch them feet on the ground, brush your teeth, wash your face, get in the shower, get your day started. Go to work. Clock in. Do that. Once you clock in and get your day started and situated, then you go to social media. Then you call and text and hop in a group chat and do all of that. Handle your business. Handle your business first. Then the rest of that comes. But if you want to just keep being a little kid and you want to keep not having what you want to have, keep doing what you're doing. That's the easiest way to evaluate your life, bro. If you look at your life and you're not where you want to be, then keep doing the same things you've been doing. It's simple. If you want to be somewhere different, do something different. Views from the West, man.